We go to the Corona tail of the tape. Dominic Breazeale, age 31, and look at the weight. Again, that's a drastic difference. He goes up to 263 pounds. You see the physique on Ugonoh. Ugonoh, 30 years old, late to the boxing game, but it'll be fascinating to see him tonight. Let's go to Ray Flores.
As a professional, he is undefeated. 17 wins, 14 of those coming by way of KO. Fighting out of Las Vegas, and that by way of Texas.
All right, come on, guys. Chief second. Come on with a chief second. All right, this looks good to me. This looks good to me. Gentlemen, you've been given your instructions in the dressing room. I do expect you to obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Do I have any questions from this corner? Do I have any questions from this corner? Then let's get ready to dance, gentlemen. Get back to your corner and let's go.
Ugonoh, by the way, is 6'5", but you see Breazeale towers over him at 6'7 plus. It is the unified rules. No standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the ref can stop a fight. You know how it works after 4 rounds. It goes to the cards. If it goes past 4. Ugonoh, 17-0, 30 years old. Dominic Breazeale coming off a loss to Anthony Joshua, where he was very game, but he was really outclassed. The thing, Virgil Hunter, for me, immediately, is he's 263. When we saw him fight about a year and a half ago against Mansour, he was 218 pounds. That's a huge difference.
It's a huge difference, and in a short length of time, too. So you wonder what kind of training he's doing or what he had on his mind. The weight shouldn't be on him. Ugonoh's already showing that he has the speed in this fight. He's touching him with jabs already.
And there's the double jab right there, and you see his sharp right hand. Abner, what do you think of Ugonoh? Because it does feel like it is a step up in class for more Ugonoh here. What should he be doing early on?
Well, we don't know much about him. Obviously, the coach sold him like he's the best thing. He calls him the sleeper on the heavyweight division, and he's proving that right now. He's connecting really well.
Nice body shots by Ugonoh as he continues to go to the body. That's one thing Kevin Barry did say, is that he's going to go to the body both sides, Virgil. Not just one side, not just a hook. He can go both hands.
He's already demonstrated that. Breazeale seems content to walking down. He doesn't seem like the punches are bothering him yet, but he can't keep giving Ugonoh those free shots like that.
Ugonoh, again, a fascinating kid. Well, he's 30, but he's a kid to us, Virgil, at least to us. Nigerian parents, born and raised in Poland, a kickboxing champ, played high-level soccer, has a master's degree, and then got into boxing, and he looks fairly fluid. Got Breazeale on the ropes.
He hurt Breazeale there. He hurt him with a body shot and came back over the top. So Breazeale is feeling the effects of his power.
That's another body shot by Ugonoh. Izu Ugonoh is his name, 17-0. Stablemate of Joseph Parker, who also trains under Kevin Barry. And basically, it's been all about Parker the last 2.5 years. Barry saying, all right, he told Izu, eventually it'll be your time. And that time is tonight, as he gets to step up and make his United States debut.
Well, Coach Barry feels like he is ready. He told me earlier today in the lobby that Ugonoh was a devastating body puncher, and we're getting indications of that right now in the first round. You can tell he's a little raw, Brian, by the way he moves, but he's a fighter, learning this business.
In Brazil, sort of the same thing. He was a quarterback at Northern Colorado. Again, a lot like Gerald Washington, former college football player, very good athlete. Got into boxing late. And a lot of those guys are just not as fluid. Abner, how old were you when you started boxing?
7 years old.
There you go. Yeah. Evander, how about you?
8.
8, all right. Got a late start. We're back in the day.
10 seconds.
Abner, what do you think about Ugonoh's pace right now in a 10-round fight? Do you think he's starting out too fast?
No, I think he's doing it really well. He's boxing really smooth. Look at that, taking side step, taking a breather, using a really well jab like he said they were.
10 seconds now, John.
Final seconds. It has been an interesting opening round as we get our first look at Izu Ugonoh, who right away as he steps up in class showed the pace and showed the body attack. We're through one. Birmingham, Alabama.
Right.
Izu Ugonoh is going to work. Back for round 2 after this.
Just relax with your movement.
Izu Ugonoh there in the corner with Kevin Barry, Brian Kenny with Virgil Hunter, Abner Maris, Christine Leahy, and former heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield. Evander, what do you think of the first round?
I think Izu won the first round. He outboxed him, outclassed him, body shots, head shots, good jab.
Stay in your corner. Come on, let's go.
Breazeale again against Anthony Joshua, knocked out in the 7th round. That was back in June of last year. But as I mentioned, Virgil, he said he learned more in that loss than he did in the 17 wins. He was very game. He was just getting outmatched, but you could tell he thought something was close to working. He just couldn't get the timing or the speed of Joshua. Basically just not at the same level.
And he's having the same problem tonight, timing Ugonoh's speed. So that could be one of the things he needs to work on. You wonder about the extra weight. That's what's hampering him right now.
Again, against Amir Mansour, he was 218 pounds against Anthony Joshua, 243, and today, 263. Good body shots in the game by Ugonoh.
I think Dominic should let go of his hands a little bit more. I know it's easier said than done, you know, fighting Izu, who is using his distance really well, as we could see. But Dominic should let him know that he's there. You know, he just recently fought one of the best, if not, one of the best heavyweights out there, and he needs to prove that he learned.
No, that's a good point, Abner. And by the way, you can say that. you're allowed to say, easier said than done. You know that for being in the ring, but it's good advice. Breazeale is usually a slow starter. We've seen him punished for that, and he knows he's in with a live body here. Ugonoh, back to the body again. Well, you don't see how many heavyweights go to the body like that these days, Virgil.
We haven't seen it recently going to the body by any of the champions like Ugonoh is showing tonight. But he's leaving himself open, too. He needs to be careful when he's along the ropes. He's dropping his hands, and he's leaving himself open for a hook from Breazeale. He just missed one.
All right, stop. Take a step back, no punch. Back it up. All right, let's go.
Back to that stick.
Dominic Breazeale against Amir Mansour had a real tough fight on Fox, where Mansour came out guns blazing. But eventually Breazeale weathered the storm, got knocked down, came back, and then eventually broke Mansour's jaw and forced him to retire, as they say in Great Britain, in Europe. Shot might have been a bit low. Gets a warning, and now Breazeale doubles over. Virgil, what do you think?
It was a low blow. And you're going to see that from Ugonoh, the way he goes to the body. He goes to the body sometimes with reckless abandon, so one could stray away every now and then.
Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't get a good look at it until the replay. Yeah, that was low. The debate on that. Final 30 seconds.
What's interesting is Breazeale is continually going forward. So we don't know how much the punches are bothering him, but he's getting closer and closer to Ugonoh. This could be a very interesting fight after round 3 or 4. He's getting closer and closer.
Watch your hands, boys. 10 seconds.
Ugonoh, though, with a good work rate, fires out a right hand, flashes out the jab, and he could be winning these rounds. And then body from Ugonoh. We step away, we're through 2. Good action so far in the heavyweight division.
Keep an eye tonight on Izu Ugonoh's footwork. He is from Poland, and he actually participated in the Dancing with the Stars competition there. He told me that he was so surprised it takes 35 hours of practice for 1 minute and 30 seconds of work. He did this so that he could improve his footwork and his rhythm. He said they both worked for him, and keep an eye on that. Tonight he made it from round 8 of 10.
Christine, thank you. In case you were wondering, Virgil, is there a Polish Dancing with the Stars? There is, in fact.
We have one
Who
right
knew?
here.
Who knew? Here's a man who was in it.
And advanced quite far in the competition.
This man can do it all, right?
Yeah, no, what? He's celebrity in his home country. Again, he obviously is unique. Goes to the body again, and then the head. And a good right hand by Ugonoh. Oh, and down he goes.
What did I tell you?
He stepped in too close to Breazeale and paid the price. Referee Jeff Dodson with the count. Let's see how he responds.
Ugonoh is showing his inexperience now. He's along the ropes with his hands down. Breazeale needs one punch. He needs one punch.
You can tell he's hurt.
Breazeale should come behind his jab right now instead of trying to hit him with the big shot. Ugonoh's recovering quite quick. There's the shot.
Another right hand by Breazeale. He missed those shots, fortunately for Izu.
Izu showing a good chin there.
Yes, but he's also showing the inexperience. He should be holy, but he hurt.
Big right hand, Ugonoh, and then goes to the body. His head has started to clear, and down goes Breazeale. Breazeale was on his way down, and then he tackled Ugonoh. That could be ruled a knockdown, Virgil, right?
Not necessarily. Breazeale grabbed him, and they both went with their momentum.
I don't know if the right hand caused that, though. And another right hand by Ugonoh. The question will be, did the right hand cause him to fall forward and then fall down? And then did he save himself from a knockdown? Good action here in round 3.
He wanted if Breazeale punched himself out. Ugonoh showed great recuperative powers here.
Wild right hand, it caught him on the temple. Breazeale has to back up.
He hurt him.
He's hurt. He doesn't seem to get away from overhand right. This is attrition here. Both fighters are tired.
Dodson talking about a clash of heads, I guess. He slowed things out. Big right hand. Came right off the shoulder and again. Ugonoh measuring his man after being drilled. Has Breazeale in trouble. Well, he's responding well, Abner. What do you say?
Well, he's got to be careful, too. Same thing might have happened that happened in the beginning. You know, he let his hands down, he got careless, and he got caught. I know he's excited, he's got the guy hurt, but he's got to be smart about it like he's doing right now. Good body work.
Yeah,
good
body shot again by Ugonoh, who is dropped. You can see how distressed he was. You can see it by the look on his face now. But he has come back strong. Breazeale may have saved himself from a knockdown. Talk about a tough round to score.
Very
to make it
tough to
count 8,
score.
I mean, he may knock Breazeale down as well. Or do you have to go 10-8? Big right hand by Breazeale at the bell. Wow. Ugonoh is hurt. He's waiting for the stool, and he gets it from Kevin Barry. It's going to be a busy minute. We'll take a look at everything when we come back. Great action in Birmingham. Wow, that was a firefight in round 2. Izu Ugonoh knocked down, and then here's the shot. Did he hit Breazeale with a shot to the body? And then Breazeale holds on and then tackles him. So maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think that should be a knockdown in any way. I didn't know if he had hit him with a right hand to the head, Virgil, before the tackle.
That was more fatigue from both men. What's interesting is that right at the bell, Breazeale caught Ugonoh in the kidney, and it really did damage to him. And I don't know how he's going to hold up from that. Ugonoh is tired. Breazeale might have a little bit more left from that body shot that landed in the last round.
Hey, this isn't Holyfield Bow, but it's pretty good. Evander, what do you think of that round?
Oh, it's hardly matched. That's got to be the best round I've seen this year.
High praise. Again, you wonder, Evander especially responding after he gets hurt. What do you think of the way Ugonoh came back?
Well, that wasn't saying he got good recuperative power.
Head and then body. You don't see many guys going that way, Virgil.
He's going up and down. You can see the damage on Breazeale's face. But again, the inexperience of Ugonoh could cost him this fight. I thought he came out too fast and not measured, but time will tell.
Yeah, Virgil, you had said before that round off camera that he's getting reckless. What did you see that you thought, hey, Ugonoh could get caught here?
Well, he's dropping his hands after he punches. He sees arm weary right now from being so muscular. So he has to drop his hands to regroup. And everything he's throwing is hard. Everything he's throwing in there is coming 100 miles an hour. So that tends to wear you down a little bit more. If Breazeale would use his jab more this round, he could do much more damage.
Let me ask you, Virgil, you think he's taking this round off? Izu, since remember, right before the bell rang, he got caught with that kidney shot. He did take a knee, no one saw it.
Exactly, and the kidney shot was devastating because he didn't see it.
Just missed with that right hand, but he followed up with the left, and that caught Breazeale. Then a body shot, good hook by Ugonoh.
But both men are tired, it's going to be attrition.
Big right hand, Breazeale's hurt. Breazeale's hurt again. And he goes down. That should be a knockdown. Dodson starts the count, as he should. Breazeale on wobbly legs. Says he can go, and here we go. Ugonoh trying to finish, it won't take much.
Ugonoh's hands are down also. Breazeale should see this.
Breazeale showed a lot of heart against Anthony Joshua. Battling through the 7th round, finally he was knocked out. Let's see if he can survive this.
I wonder if Ugonoh played possum right there when he walked away and tried to draw him in.
Thought he was doing a Jersey Joe?
Yeah.
Another reference lost on younger viewers. The Jersey Joe walk away, walks into a right hand.
Ugonoh has to be tired also. He should have finished that job.
Big right hand. Ugonoh again. He returned the favor with a knockdown of his own. Great action. Both men are gassed. Ugonoh coming back. Right hands to the head. Breazeale went down. We've got a great fight.
Step under the right hand and come back and counter.
Let's go. Come on,
Let's go, kid.
Dominic Breazeale
on.
in the corner with his trainer, Manny
Stay
Robles.
disciplined. Don't abandon
Virgil,
that
what do you tell
defense, kid.
either one of these guys when they're clearly just exhausted from the battle so far?
Personally, I would tell my fighter to use his jab more and stay at distance and keep his hands up, because the jab will do a lot of damage in a situation like this when both men are tired.
Abner Morris is with us ringside as well. Abner, how about the summoning the will? How do you do that?
Me as a fighter, I think if I was in Ugonoh's place, I would just try to finish Dominic. I think he's tired. He's been hurt. He's definitely got to keep going with that overhand right. I think Dominic hurt me.
And now Ugonoh goes down. That was a tremendous right hand by Dominic Breazeale. Ugonoh looks right at the count.
Dominic set it up very well. He feinted to the stomach and came back to the head after a stomach shot. He needs to finish him now.
He is on weary legs. He's hurt. It's over. Ugonoh falls out of the ring, partially from exhaustion, but it was Dominic Breazeale who battled through the adversity. Wow. Resounding knockout. Ugonoh is all right. He just went through the ropes. I mean, relatively all right. He's not okay. He got knocked out, but he just went through the ropes. He is gassed.
Well, part of it is, most of it is exhaustion. You're absolutely right, Brian.
It is, Evander, it's a lot of pressure, too. These guys, it has a big step up for Ugonoh. What do you think of the way it finished?
I mean, it was a good finish, but when you're exhausted, he was just, he stopped boxing.
Yep.
When you stop boxing, then you're using all the energy.
You're right. He came out the start of that round. You just didn't see anything. That work rate that was so obvious the first 2 rounds was gone. You see Manny Robles in the corner just thrilled and smiling. He probably thought this was a lost night. And hopefully just a learning experience for Izu Ugonoh, who was very exciting to watch. There it is. Breazeale battles back, gets the knockout win. We're back in Birmingham after this. There's a hard battle and a hard-fought win, knockout win by Dominic Breazeale. Virgil, you saw it wasn't just the right hand. There were things that led up to that right hand being effective. What was it?
Well, I have to go back to what Breazeale said in the fighters meeting. Right here, he sets him up with a jab to the stomach. Then he shows him the feint, the same feint that comes over the top. Right there. Boom. And that's where he finished the job. So it showed a veteran move. It shows that he is developing in the sport, and he did learn something in the Joshua fight. Right here, Ugonoh's just about gone. All Breazeale has to do is land the final punch, put the coup de grace on it.
Ugonoh goes out, not on steady legs. 2 knockdowns in the fight, 1 each. Great knockout. Let's go to Ray Flores.